Hello and welcome to Cooking with Justice. I'm Justice, your master chef, and today we're going to be making chocolate mousse. So I hope you like chocolate, because if you like chocolate, you're going to love chocolate mousse. And what we'll need is coffee, unsalted butter, eggs, sugar, dark chocolate, prefer 54%, and whipping cream. Make sure it's heavy whipping cream. So, for those who like chocolate, and you love eating a lot of chocolate, well, we got chocolate mousse. So stay tuned with Cooking with Justice, and we're going to be making chocolate mousse. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back, and the first step is we're going to take the whipping cream, and we're going to use about 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. For this recipe. So we're gonna take 1 cup, which is 8 ounces, which this one pretty much is 8 ounces. So we're just gonna pour that into here. We're just going to start blending. And what we want to try to get is a light heat, a soft heat for this process. Okay, we're back. Alright, we're back, and what we're going to do is, if you don't have a double boiler, get a water with some bowl like I did right here, and put this on simmer. And we're going to add about, it says 4.5 ounces of chocolate. I just put 5 ounces, and I'm going to just put that in there like that. And we're going to use 2 sticks of butter. 2 tablespoons, not 2 sticks, I'm sorry. 2 tablespoons of butter. Gonna put that in there. And usually on the side of your package it just says how many tablespoons you can cut. So that's about 2 tablespoons. And if you have an espresso machine and so forth, you can get 2 tablespoons of coffee. And if you don't, then you make your own by getting a paper towel, and it extracts the strong coffee, which we only need 2 tablespoons. So you can do something like this. And we see this starting to melt and so forth. This is what you want done. You want all this stuff to melt down. And we're looking to put about 2 tablespoons of coffee, espresso. Or if you don't have espresso, make sure it's strong coffee. So we're going to put that in here. And we're just going to let this stir all up until it gets all nice and gooey and melted. Everything all stirred together. And this is the process of making chocolate mousse. It takes a little time, but hey, it turns out pretty good. After this is all nice and smooth, you can remove it from the heat. Make sure you have a glass dish that's able to take a form of heat. but I suggest you have a double boiler. That's my suggestion to you. I don't want you burning your hands up and so forth. We're just going to melt this all down. Make sure all that chocolate's melted and the butter's melted. And we'll be right back with our next step. Next up, we're going to whip the egg whites, because we separated the yolks from the egg whites. So these two are separated. So what we're going to do is start to whip this up a little bit. Get these egg whites going and so forth. Now we're going to add 1 tablespoon of sugar. So that's 1 tablespoon. We're going to mix this until it gets a nice peak. So we see that we got a nice little peak here with the sugar and whites, egg whites. And next up, we want to make sure that the chocolate is at room temperature, a little more than 98 degrees. We don't want it too hot because it'll start cooking the egg yolks and so forth, because that's what we're going to do next. So that's in our next step. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back. We see the chocolate cooled to a certain temperature to where it's still pliable. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in the egg yolks. So we're going to stir these egg yolks all up in there. And the reason why they want the chocolate at a certain temperature, so it doesn't cook the egg yolks. Usually once you get it off the double boiler, it's still pretty warm. You end up with scrambled egg mousse, chocolate mousse or whatever. Weird, but oh well. So that's gone in there. So now what we're going to do is take half the mixture of the egg whites. And we're gonna put that in there. So we're gonna take some of that and just about 1/3 of the mixture. You're just gonna fold that in there like that. We're just going to fold that in there like that, starting to thicken up a little bit. And then we're going to take some of the whipping cream. We're going to put half of that in there. We just fold that in there. Then we just take the rest of the egg whites, put that in there and just fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it. And this is called folding right here, when you fold it like this. It's not stirring. And if you stir, stir very slowly. But you want to fold it in, fold it in. That way it stays with its creaminess. And last but not least, the rest of the whipping cream. We're just gonna fold all that in there. Just go ahead and get it out into this bowl. Nothing like good old whipping cream. Look. So we just folding all that up in there. All that great tasting chocolate mousse. Look how beautiful that is. And we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with the last step. Or close to the last step. Okay, we're back. And all this great chocolate mousse. You say, hey, this chocolate looks a little lighter. It's because I use 54% chocolate, dark chocolate bar. You use a darker chocolate, then your mousse come out a lot darker. Usually a lot of semi-sweet chocolates that you buy in the store are a lot darker. But I like this one. So we basically can just go ahead and spoon all these up. And once you spoon all these up, then you'll be ready to put in the fridge. Now you can do about 6 cups of these, which I'm about to do here. So here it is, chocolate mousse, and it's about to be sent off to the fridge for 9 hours, 8 to 9 hours. Or you can leave it in there a whole day, and after that it's ready to go. So we'll be back with the final results and me eating this chocolate mousse tomorrow, and that'll be it for the chocolate mousse. So I'll see you tomorrow. So we're back. It's another day. The chocolate mousse has settled overnight and so forth, and now we're going to dig in. I got my whipping cream. I'll take that off like that, and I got one of the chocolate mousses right here. We're going to just hook that up like that. Bam! And we're going to dig in. This is chocolate mousse from Justice, your master chef. Thanks for watching Cooking with Justice. Please subscribe and look forward to our next episode coming up. But here it is. Chocolate mousse. The right way. Awesome. If you don't want to use coffee, you don't have to use the 2 tablespoons of coffee. But it gives it that extra chocolate authenticity. But this chocolate mousse is awesome. Have a good day and good night.